told you, homeboy.
Could have given it a bit.
Enough.
Yeah, that's how we living, and you know.
That's it.
Unprecedented.
That's what you call a nuff.
Jordan Lewis, well, he filthed up last week, so I thought, you know what I'm going to do as a response? I'll put him in the open.
Good.
So get him in there so everyone hears him every week.
Pinot, drink it.
Speaking of Nuff, before we get away, that photo on your phone, Damo, you've been sent today. Just run us through that, because that is...
No.
I might actually have to give this to Will to put up on the social media accounts here. So I've just been sent from someone who was in the room a photo
From Launceston.
from Launceston last week where Bill is wearing a Geelong Guernsey with a microphone in his hand and a beer in the other.
No, that's not
again.
right.
How do you
No,
wear
he did it in Perth a couple of weeks ago. And a woman said, I'll give you 1,000, then left. And
Then came back.
So the mail is he got more than that figure for this particular jumper. But
really?
there's not many in the room.
What's the theory, Bill, behind you
really
wearing the
empty.
jumper, Bill? Why would you do that?
Why do you do that? I think you need to stop that.
No, because you put it on, and it's a bit tight, which people they get a bit of
they like that, do they?
and they feel a bit. I don't know. Oh shit! I should buy this jumper, because I feel for poor old fat up there. And then I walk around, and they can touch me, and you honestly get more. You get more money if you wear the jumper. I'm telling you.
You might have to have an intervention on that.
Nah, you walk around so they can touch you, and you reckon that's why it gets good money.
They can see it, and it's signed by all the players.
You're
And
not
did the
right.
function? Did the footy club get all the money?
Yes,
All the money?
That's not what I heard.
All the money?
All of it.
they did very well.
I love Bill's ability just to flat out deny
They
it.
did
Isn't
very
it?
well.
It's an extraordinary ability.
Now,
Bill embarrasses us on a weekly basis with his behaviour.
Now that was a good night.
Lucky there's no audio attached
No,
to
the
that.
bloke
'cause
who
you'd
said
be
it to
in
me
here.
said it was the worst night he's ever had.
Well, I'll tell you the worst night you could ever have. Go and watch Tom Rockcliffe and Bernie Vince at the Moseley for $100 a head. They're selling
free
it for.
beer?
Mate, it's the most... and Tomo's the MC.
Yeah, he's
Tom
good.
Rockcliffe
He's
and
a
Bernie Vince.
Good operator.
Enjoy a laugh with these two. Hear the untold stories. There are no untold stories of their football journey and finals preview.
How much, Bill?
$100 a head.
That's free beer, by the way. You
that
drink
is
$100 worth
terrible.
of beer. We're doing it for free.
No, you're not.
We're just getting a few to the Moseley. We've got good friends there looking after them.
Imagine
Enough,
Rocky.
go and say, shut up.
Yeah,
Bill.
just
That is,
quiet down.
that's snuff. There
Yeah,
you go.
no, get rid of that.
Oh,
Hey, now I've just had to manipulate a few things because Duck's not here and Darcy is, and I wasn't aware of that until pretty late in the schedule today.
Don't get soft
We'll
now.
see how we've ended up. You
Or
be the
Darcy's getting a
judge.
bit edgy.
Hey, start with Jay-Z because we can just clip him. He's probably still with Pendles, as we know, but he just had a little bit of trouble last week saying couple of Panadol.
BT Port's Darcy Byrne-Jones rolled his ankle on the outer side a couple of minutes ago. He's gone downstairs for treatment, copped the couple of Panadol or taken some. Hopefully just a restrapping.
Just having a little trouble getting his words together down there, Jose.
Did he cut himself off then?
I don't think there are any technical problems. I just think he had a dose of the gibbery.
He's had a meltdown. He came up. Is he okay? Someone check on Jay-Z and make sure everything's okay.
Can we see him? Have we got a location on him?
Bob Jane teammates will see Jay-Z all okay down there.
That was terrible, wasn't it? It doesn't get any worse than that. Taking a couple of Panadol, how hard is it?
He just stopped. He just cut himself off.
cut
and
himself
made
off.
out there was a technical issue, but he just didn't want any more to do with it.
There's a little more
Brian's
stronger
swoop on
stuff
that?
than Panadol in the medical room in a AFL club too, by the way.
Just some breaking news there from Jay-Z. Hey, Timmy Watson now, I think he's making his debut. I think,
Wispy.
Careful.
in
He
this,
dirties up
he
with
does
the
dirty
Bernie.
up.
Can I just inform you before you go ahead? He gets very
What
touchy.
I hope you've got to back this up the time when you're through to the ad break.
How bad does he go?
He gets really filthy with
I
me.
was just maybe holding
No,
powder a
you
second
go
one.
with it.
Well,
Show
this
some
this
courage.
is why I've got him in here. First of all, I was watching the Channel 7 coverage, and well, I think he got his D50s and his F50s mixed up.
And Chris Fagan might be a little bit concerned too at how easily the ball is being rebounded from the F50.
F50.
That was their D50, by the way.
Wispy.
But he'd already committed to the F, and then thought he'd hold the F. But then that reminded me of when.
Here we go. Here we are.
When he went to cross to the Demon coach, Greg Hutchinson.
Hit it.
Now, I didn't want to play this,
Play
but
it.
Jim, you said I had to.
Well, coming up after the break, we'll catch up with Demon Coach.
Who? Who Wispy?
We got a
That's in the.
It looked like he was easing a fart out.
He's
chewing a lemon.
Do you know, I had the great pleasure of talking to Joe Watson about that last week. We were standing. I said, he reckons it gets funnier the more often that he says it as well. It's
The music makes it.
It's gone from dead air to full on. They were panicking in the back room. But Pat McAfee, he's a US correspondent when it comes to AFL footy, and he just hasn't quite got his words right or his teams right. He starts with Essendon.
My team, the Collingwood Magpies, playing Essendon.
We love that. We love the coverage we're getting off the back of that over there. But then, well, he gets a little bit excited here, and I don't know whether he knows what the MCG stands for. He gets a bit of help in the background too.
Put it through the pipes, and that's a walk-off game winner from Jamie Elliott down under. He put this son of a through those sons of from an incredibly hard angle and in front of 75,000 people at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Cricket MCG.
There's a bloke in the background. He's gone in the background helping him going, Coach. That's wrong too. But Robbo on the boundary, well, he's our eyes and ears down there, and he gives us some great information. And there's only sort of one or two jobs he needs to do for the day. And he's butchers both.
And we might get that back down to Robbo that just had the toss, Robbo.
Didn't see it, Brownie. Did not see the toss. Was looking at something else down in the player went down into the tunnel, just working out what he was doing.
Who was it?
I got no idea.
Very good. I was watching the Flyer walking across the table. But yeah, we love that. Now, Brownie's concerning me a little bit because Nath Brown, that is. He welcomes the Brisbane viewers to start with, and somehow he gets a gym in there. He gets confused.
Richmond up against the Brisbane Lions for an MCG 15 minutes, still a bounce for the gym. This is the Triple M Sunday Rub. Welcome to all the Brisbane viewers or listeners who just joined us.
The only thing he got right was Brisbane in that whole gym. Does he try and talk too quick?
He does. Occasionally he talks pikey.
There's a gym.
Yes, he does.
I'm not sure.
It happens.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
It's only on the Sundays, though, Bern. It's when he leaves the Sunday footy show. He's obviously a bit disorganised.
I blame you, Duke. You should have taken him under your wing when he got to the Dogs.
Actually, I agree.
You should have seen what he was like when we got hold of him, Bern. You've never met a bigger bogan in your life. Yes. The 18-year-old from Bendigo who thought he was Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, he had the long
we
hair,
saved that little bogan. He was remarkable that he's still with us.
Well, now that's explaining a lot because, he gets his point post, behind post, goal post mixed up too.
So Cameron, he stands for the snap. 30 out, runs around, City in, hooks it back, but not far enough. It hits the behind post, or the point post, I mean.
Goal post.
Goal post, that's the one. That's the bigger one.
Doug's always very supportive, isn't he? He gets excited when someone mucks up. Yep. Now, Zerk Thatcher, not an easy one to say, but not that hard to say. Oh, Barry Denner, People's Corner. People's Corner. I know he listens to on his way in, so I do apologise, Baz, but I got to call it out.
And the Bombers through Zerk Thatcher, that had been Jack, thank you.
He had 4 goes at it, got there in the end. Hey, Ash Chua, there was a close game going on, West Coast v Gold Coast last weekend, and, Ross sets him up for the replay.
Two-man, Choice Hotels around the grounds. What's happening there, please? It's the Suns by 3 points over the Eagles. 38 seconds to go before full time. Just give us a yell if something happens in these last 38 seconds. Will do. And it looks as though it's Waterman who's having a set shot. Ross just stitched it up.
I didn't say anything. What did you do?
I saw you point, Ross. You stitched it up as a replay.
We love when we set each other up. But now on to BT. He's getting a bit concerned. I'm concerned with him a little bit. Ash, let's start with Ash Chewer's name. He forgets that.
Around the grounds.
Just a little zinger to start with. And then Ollie Wines is not that hard to say either.
No.
He got
A handball out. Now Wines right for everyone. And Wines to go with him as well.
We love that. He just goes with it, though. And then at the half-time, we sit around, we just wait for the opener to come back, so we come back on air. Well, he thought he'd just prank Duck a little bit and set him up. And, well, Duck, he's not known to crumble under pressure, maybe apart from the 98 grand final. But
Yes, and welcome back to Triple M Football. Wayne Carey, your thoughts on the first half so far?
Good half of footy, BT. Thanks for just shocking.
Thanks, guys. 30 seconds.
Good work.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, threw me too. I was thinking, did I miss the cue there?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether we were watching the Channel 7 coverage last night, but Roaming Brian is back in a big way, and he thought he'd take us to the MCG, the best seats in the house. But listen to when we lose him and he goes down.
So just down here, these are the 3 best seats at the G. So if you come down... Jesus, I just about went.
He's gone down. He nearly did a Nordberg, in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
He went flying. Nearly fell out of the stand.
I'm really concerned.
Imagine if that was the end of Bristol. That was just you fill off the balcony and it'd be a happy way for you to go, wouldn't it?
I said on the coverage, imagine if you were in your seat underneath.
And he wouldn't just kill one. There'd be about a family of 6 would have been killed.
Talking about Peking duck pancakes. Pancake.
We need to hear it again just for the...
That's too good. That's too good.
So just down here, these are the 3 best seats at the G. So if you come down... Jesus, I just about went.
That's right. Now we need to get on to Ross. Now, everyone's a little bit on edge at the moment with the memo that went out about talking over each other. Now, Ross has gone a touch too far the other way. Now, he just stops.
Dump kick out of the stoppage.
Yeah.
Baker wins it. Back inside. And I just wanted to respect our commentator.
Talk about dead air. That was almost as long as Timmy Watson. I don't want to bring him up again, though. Now, Nakai Cockatoo doing some good work at Brisbane. Was at Geelong. Not sure his name is this from Ross.
Richmond are setting one up to the stoppage and they're freezing the cock. What's his name?
Cockatoo, Ross. He gets onto the cock. But anyway, we love that. Now, late entrant.
Oh.
Nuffy of the week.
Yes.
Nuff of the week.
Might just come down a little bit towards you, Jim.
That's what we want.
It's a big day for the family, Bern. That's all I want to say. You're being respectful here.
I didn't think about that actually, but I just want to take your mind off the game.
Thanks, mate.
I'm doing this for you. Now we started
Feedback's
last
a gift, Bernie.
week, and Braden Maynard did some great work last night, and some big tackles. And last week he just got him mixed up with maybe a Brisbane player.
Good tackle, Starcevic on the Shane Morgenstern wing.
He's called him Starcevic. Now I thought, he'll just do it once. He won't do it twice.
Play on's the call. Starcevic fighting for it.
He's going to it. Oh, hang on. In my book, at 3 strikes, you're out. No, he won't do that.
Yep.
Heads in the Georgiades direction. Starcevic got off Finlayson, and that was pretty easy, uncontested mark for Port Adelaide.
So he's meant to be out, so we let him continue, and he did it again.
There was one Magpie defender and 3 Port forwards, and he found the Magpie defender, Starcevic.
Wow. That's 4 times a player who's not playing in a particular game. I've called him.
And Will, the producer, was going to me, should I correct him? I said, no, just record him every time he does it. We'll use this.
How do you do that?
I was doing the Brisbane game that night, and I think I had Starcevic
in your mind.
In my mind.
Yeah, and then, Lockie Jones was also playing in that game, Bill, and he got a new name as well.
Down the line and dropping in front. Was trying to take the mark. Lockie Johnson couldn't quite get it.
Lockie Johnson. We're getting some new names, and I like this. You're injecting something into these games, and I'm not sure what come into your mind with Jamie Elliott, but was it Jamie Oliver? Was that the cooking? I don't know.
Afternoon, Bernard.
You have a listen.
Josh Dacos takes some space, drives it to the goal square. Oliver is the target and can't keep it in. So it will be thrown in Port Adelaide 6-3-39. Collingwood 3-3-21. Jamie Elliott was a name I was searching for there.
I think the Oliver and the Jamie sort of got in your way, but that reminded me a little bit early in the year. You went down the Alec Baldwin path.
Baldwin came out. He's had a great afternoon, Alec Baldwin.
What is going on?
Again, I didn't want to put that in. Host said we got to put that in.
Early onset dementia, I think.
He has moved away from Darcy as the what longer he's speaking.
He's got a long reach, so I just want to...
He can turn physical.
I'm smart. And
he once knocked out his best mate, Bob Murphy, from behind on the training track, so look out.
Should we play this last one then?
Absolutely.
Let's finish it off.
You can get stuff, Rosie, off.
With the Beacon Trade credit line, you guys be the judge of when he starts to stumble because it continues all the way through.
Beacon Trade scoreboard supporting tradies with 120 stores, expert trade teams, design services, huge range of electrical accessories. Hard to say that.
I was enjoying this segment right until the very end.
He's nothing on
the piss.
I think I've been hit the head a few too many times, Phil.
See, this is designed to make you better, so you'll be better today. So
feedback's a privilege.
Positive it is. It is.
Positive.
Going to take your turn.
There you go.
Hope you have a good afternoon.
Good on you, host. And that's
All I
nothing.
know is, Duke, when we finish this magnificent show, we're going into the Gold Coast and Hawthorn. If you want to hear some players called the I'll be tuning into those 2 hours.